Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2. For those of you who do not know, Crusader Kings 2 is a grand strategy game made by Paradox Development Studio. You can see they have a logo up here. And in this game, you guide a dynasty of rulers from the mid-800s with the Old Gods expansion all the way up to 14 something something. And yeah, but I'm gonna do a little bit different. Things a little bit different from what I normally do today. Now, I was speaking to Agent Paper, I believe was the username, over on the Giant in the Playgrounds forums, and we were discussing the viability of a Hellenic paganism run. Now, for those of you who do not know, Hellenic paganism in Crusader Kings 2 is a dead religion. Nobody worships them, and it's basically only in the game for recording things. People in the background, people's histories, people's great-great-parents, great-great-grandparents are Hellenic pagans, and that's pretty much the only reason why it's in there. It makes it easier for the developers. Now, Hellenic paganism is more commonly referred to now as Greek mythology. So, I'm going to play this with a clear goal in mind. I am going to play as a Hellenic pagan ruler, and I am going to become king of Greece. Now those are two very specific sets of goals, and that's what I'm going to stay at. If I manage to do that in a relatively decent amount of time, then, well, very well then. If I don't, well, I have a few options, including a mod that Agent Paper actually linked to me, and I may just decide to do it that way, if for no other way to do it. Because Hellenic paganism, it's not as fleshed out as the other pagan religions. You can't reform them. They are an organized religion. But you can't reform them, which means you can never force someone in your court to change religions. You have to rely on your chaplain, which is interesting to me. For those of you who do not know, for most organized other religions and reformed pagans, you can demand that they convert. Well, you can't do that as a Hellenic pagan. You have to do it through your chaplain, or priest, or seer, or whatever it is they have. And then, we're gonna conquer Greece. I will not consider this challenge completed until I am king of Greece, and Hellenic pagan, and Greek. If for whatever reason one of those things is untrue at the end of the game, I will not consider me having succeeded. But, because of the lofty goals, I can use whatever method I choose to do it. So, I could come over here into Sicily and I can conquer Sicily, or I could play as a Hellenic pagan Greek in the middle of nowhere up in Finland. Not that Finland is the middle of nowhere, but it kind of is in this game. So, I have given it some thought, and there's a couple things I want to try. The first one is going to be real ballsy. Here's Crete, the island of Crete. It is independent at this time. I am going to play as the Duke of Crete, or whatever it is that the Hellenic pagans have. Now, it's risky. It's in the de jure Byzantine Empire, which means the Byzantine Empire has a reason to declare war on me whenever they feel like it. But, it's independent, it's off the coast, it usually means it's low priority. I did a little bit of a test game earlier, and I okay. Well, I didn't win, but I didn't fail either. Not completely, because I didn't actually play through the game. So, here's the religions. As you can see, Hellenic paganism does not exist at all. There's Iconoclast, but that's not Hellenic paganism. So then, we're going to use the ruler designer. We're going to be Greek. Indeed. We're going to be young and strong. Let's just randomize through there. There we go, a nice manly beard. Oh, no, I want my beard! Oh! Well, I'll have to settle with a neck beard. No special hair colors for Greeks. That's unfortunate. And we are going to be... Where are you? The Aztec is in here? Ah, that could be fun. Hellenic! There we go! And why did my culture change? Oh, because that's my actual culture. That's not my appearance. There we go. And I suppose I could set up some sort of fancy, dancy coat of arms. I'm not good at playing with the coat of arms, though. There, we'll do this. And we will make it... I don't know. Blue. Teal. And we'll make it... I could actually do something with the Greek flag, but I don't feel like going to look that up. A light blue on blue. Sure, why not? The Greek flag has a lot of blue in it, right? Okay, so our first name is going to be Lee, and our dynasty is going to be the Leecros dynasty. Of course! And, now, because Hellenic paganism, you can't force convert people. I'm going to want to do some things. Namely, I'm going to want to have children. I'm going to want to start with children, because they're going to be Hellenic pagan. That's important. Now, married, I could be married, I suppose. That's not as relevant. The children of a family will be always of the oldest, or the whoever's in charge of the marriage. So if it's a normal marriage, all the children will be of the father's culture and religion. If it's a matrilineal marriage, everything will be of the mother's culture and religion. So as long as we don't do something retarded, we should be okay with that. And I can't promise that I won't do something completely stupid, cause I'm going to power game the hell out of this. Well, the best I can. I'm not exactly the best power gamer in the world. Okay, so what else do we need? Or what? Hedonist and lustful. That should pass off the homosexual trait a little bit. We'll get greedy for the money, patient. I don't know why it would ever not get patient. It's a -1 to age, and you get basically +1 to all stats except martial, which is really good. Deceitful, no. Well, no. Craven, no. Shy, no. Will be content, even though that doesn't really fit. I'm not too worried about that. And somebody is driving up the road, but that's okay. We'll get cynical, even though that's kind of weird. And military moves, let's see. We'll want unpredictable leader. That's fine. Saeed, do I want... One moment, please. So, of course, when I start recording, people decide they want to work on the power line. So, there might be intermittent barking, there might be intermittent loud noises, or maybe even some conversation. Taking Saeed might be a little too power gamey. It doesn't give anything, but it gives like plus 10 relations to Muslims. I'm not too worried about that. Hafiz, no. Scarred, we might get scarred. Now, here we have our ruler. Legitimized bastard. Kinslayer. Kinslayer, we don't have that much kin to worry about. Wounded, I picked up Wounded because it usually goes away. So it's really a gamey sort of thing, and it might even turn into Scarred, which is useful. Homosexual, I'm not too worried about children. I already have 3 sons, and I'm married. And hedonist and lustful, that just kind of knocks off homosexual by a lot. So I could still very well have kids. Greedy, 10% bonus to national attacks and -1 diplomacy. Patient, lots of good stuff. Content, monthly piety, puts off hedonist a bit. Cynical, oh, well, that's +2 intrigue. And unpredictable leader could be useful for any combat situations. I am a brilliant strategist, and I have a 13 martial. That'll go up a bit, because I'm not done tweaking my character out. Diplomacy, we're not too interested in that. I do want a really good martial, though, and actually, I want an even better stewardship. Come along, then. There we go. Intrigue, I'm less worried about right now. And I need to be 19 to have 3 sons. There we go. There's Emir Lee of the Hafsid Emirate. Well, that'll change, because it hasn't picked up that I'm Hellenic and Greek yet. So, finish. There we go. It still hasn't picked it up. Oh, let's start. There we go. I am High Chief Lee the First of Crete. And my spouse is Yoda. Yoda, well, you're better than the spouse I had in my test game. Because the spouse in my test game was an imbecile. My heir is some dude. Here's my sons. I don't believe they have any special traits. No, except this one hates me. Why do you hate me? Because I'm a kinslayer. Because I have Gavelkin succession. Well, yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Oh, the rest like me because of Gavelkin succession. That's right. And Hellenic and Greek. Now, unfortunately, this doesn't actually change the religion in a place that I started. It's still Orthodox. So we're gonna have to wanna tweak that. Unfortunately, our diviner is Sunni Muslim. That's not gonna do any good. So we're going to need a holy man, or 3. Here we go. That just gives me a little bit of a variety. Hopefully we get a decent one. Atheist. Oh. Oh well. That's the way it happens sometimes. So I have a 0.38% chance yearly of converting a county. Well, that's great. The rest of these guys, I'm not too worried that they're not my religion. Hopefully that will gradually change with time. Now then, my spy is going to steal tech from the Byzantines. You are going to research economy tech. You are going to research military tech. And last but not least, you are going to go fabricate claims in Ireland. Hopefully before the Byzantines decide to come over and beat me down. I really hope so. Now what do I want? Do I want a daughter? Not particularly. I want to become King of Greece. But no. Improved diplomacy. Title loss of succession. That's because it just hasn't registered the changes yet. Now, it's going to be a little different from my typical playthroughs. I'm not going over every detail. I will probably do that later. Right now, I have a specific goal in mind, and that's to become King of Greece. I can do whatever I want to do in the meantime, but as long as I'm Hellenic, Greek, and King of Greece by the end, I will be happy. Very happy. So this isn't really the best video to look, the best series to look at if you're trying to learn how to play. Because I already know how to play. Let's begin. 3? 3 is good. Why not? What happened? They just tweaked where I was, that's all. Title loss of succession, can they, yeah, I have, Gavelkind. Titles of the rulers are divided among his children, with the oldest getting the primary title. If the ruler has no children who can inherit, the laws default to primogeniture. You get no prestige penalty for having unlanded sons. It can have a 30% larger domain. Gavelkind is very popular with everyone except the oldest child. Only males can inherit. Well, we might have to switch that over to Cognatic, in case we don't have any sons. That would be unfortunate. Go ahead and do normal levies. Looks like everything's upgraded there that I need. Specifically the castle town. The castle town is important. I love castle towns. I love my own castle town. I love all the castle towns. I need 80 castle towns. I like gold. We have the Carlings in control of Central Europe. I'm sure they'll make a mess of things. West Francia, Lotharingia, East Francia, Italy, and Aquitaine. And they all go back to Charlemagne. I believe it was Charlemagne. Wasn't it? I don't remember. I really don't. That's not good. Well, I think it's Charlemagne. I could be wrong. How are you doing, Byzantine Empire? Oh, you have a strong ruler. Basileus, the first of the Byzantine Empire. Oh, hey, look, my wound is healed. And it actually did leave a scar. Excellent. Plus 10, plus 0.1 monthly prestige. That's what I was hoping for. Your wife's a scholar and she's lustful. Ooh. I don't want you to be lustful. I don't want you to be strong. Stop being strong. I'm hoping that my prime location will allow me to poach revolters off the Byzantine Empire when it fractures from various things. Now the problem is also my advantage, where I'm on an island. Now, pagans get this nice little ability where they can declare war on... Why am I circling Ireland like it matters? Pagans get this nice little ability where they can declare a conquest war against the one region that borders them. And unfortunately, because I'm on an island, I can't do that quite yet. But if I hopped down here and I took, like, Nexus, then I could island hop over to Euboea, and then into Athens here. That'd be nice. Well, yeah. Oh, I'm just going to butcher all these names. A preacher in the service of Sultan Ahmad I of the Tulanid Sultanate has arrived in Chandex to spread the gospel of their foreign religion. He has little regard for our old faith, declaring it sinful, and he has explained in detail how we shall suffer in the afterlife until we mend our ways. Well, While ya the Mahdi, there are horrors to suffer in life itself. Why did I say it that way? That's not exactly what it said at all. There are horrors to suffer in this life as well, friend. Go to my jail. Can I maybe ransom you back? 25 gold? Yeah, I can do that. If you want to improve your skill at diplomacy, you need to become a confident speaker. Swaying the hearts and minds of men with simple words is not an easy thing, but you have started practicing in front of a mirror. Well, okay. Not exactly what I would do, but sure, why not? Yes, give me my gold. I need my gold for more castle towns. Come on. 15% yearly. You'll get it. I need to move to Ireland as fast as possible. I could hop over here to Sicily too. The problem is that... What are you? My young wife has taken a passion for romantic poetry. She keeps reading any sort of romantic poetry she could get a hold of. I could get her more to read, in which case she gets lustful. This is her interest, not mine. I gain 5 piety, and she loses 10 fertility. Or, these books were created by Satan. Well, chase is not a good trait, and I am Hellenic. I don't believe in Satan. So, I'm gonna get her more to read. But anyways, like I was saying, I could hop over there to Sicily as well. Ooh, Kingdom of Greece title. The problem is that that's de jure Byzantine as well. So I'm just as likely, if not more likely, to, because I'll border a province, to get attacked by the Byzantines there. Making 3... Oh! Rebels in Italy. One of the courtiers had been annoying my wife. Instead of asking me for help, she took the matter into her own hands and made sure the courtier would never annoy her again, or he knows the consequences. What on earth are you thinking? That guy's my Mysticus. I'm Mysticus. Unofficial position on the council. Still need some tech. 100% chance yearly. I usually have some really good luck with tech. I like tech. Tech is useful. Can we build my castle town yet? No. Oh no! Amada Madid died of depression. He was my Scalarius. Okay. You go research economy tech then. I could collect taxes, but I think that would just end with the peasant stacking the steward. 17% chance yearly. Yeah. I will need to leave Gavelkind as soon as I can. Probably pick up primogeniture, since I don't have a de jure king that can tell me no. I can do that pretty easily. Unfortunately, I won't be able to pick up Agnatic Cognatic with this roller because primogeniture is more important. But that's okay. I think I can live without that problem. What else is happening in the world? Anything interesting? Doesn't really look like it. A lot of things that I don't really care about. Ragnar of Shetland has inherited the county of Shetland. Eh, I'm okay with it. What are you guys up to? Aquitaine Civil War for elective. That could be interesting to have an elective Aquitaine. Where is Aquitaine? What? happened with that? Did your brother? Was it your brother? King Charles III of Aquitaine. You died in 866. Is that right? Ah, there's so many kings of the Carlings. Died a natural death at 19? Is that it? No. What happened to Aquitaine? Same thing that happens to all the Carlings. They explode and inherit each other, and then... meh. Actually, what I need is... shipyards. But I don't have any shipbuilding because my spy master hasn't gotten any tech yet. Jerk. It's almost like he's doing it on purpose. Give me that castle town. Nom 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 nom. Now sadly this is going to be a little bit of waiting around. In fact, I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Because I'm essentially just waiting for a chance to nab land in the Empire or move over to Ireland. Things will get a lot more hectic later on, I'm sure. Not that I'll want it to be. Greater Moravia is in a mess. The Apolian League Independence War. Well, good luck with that, King Rostislav? You're pretty old. Well, you look old. You're not that old, actually. Oh no, he has attacked my priest, my diviner. That's not good. We're gonna have that a lot. It seems like the diviner doesn't really have that high of a chance. Well, he doesn't until fate smiles upon me, my wife is pregnant. You're not that bad for a gay guy. Getting your wife all pregnant, well, maybe they had some help. Wink wink, nudge nudge, help. And, my son's going to need an education soon. I'll deal with that. He's also kind already. Really? Huh. Good. Very good. No factions yet. Yeah. How is this going for shipbuilding? I need 100, I'm at 37. Well, we'll have it sometime. Can't be any worse than my test game where I declared war on Desmond and I didn't have any ships. I could actually get my army there. That was awkward. At least I didn't record that. It was just a test game to make sure everything was working alright. And Italy is a mess. What are you doing, Italy? King Louis of France? Claim on Burgundy, war for elective monarchy, and King Ludwig's claim on Italy. Son was born to the High Chief. How about that? No special trades. Okay. So they, Verona, and a couple of others, Verona, and my diviner got injured again. Yay! Are fighting for King Ludwig II's claim. That's you? Yes, East Francia's claim on Italy. I'm telling you, those Carlings, they're gonna make a mess of Europe. Just watch ya. Watch it. It's gonna happen. Also, what are you doing, Flanders? I always liked playing as Flanders in this game. It's pretty fun. Independence War. Well, good luck with that. Actually, the war is in their favor. I don't know if it'll be in their favor for long, but it is in their favor for now. And, what? Jylland? You're, expanding into England there, buddy. I don't entirely approve of that. Then again, if I do manage to come over here to Ireland and become King of Ireland, I do want the other nations of Britannia to be as fractured as they can be. That's good for me. So, go right ahead, Jylland. Just go do whatever you're good at. Scotland is up here still? Good, good. You're still Catholic? Yep. You have to watch that, because I've noticed Norse and Catholicism really exchange hands up here in Britannia. Alrighty then. Oh, hey, my castle town completed. More gold from my land. 374. Oops. Need to be careful there. My start menu popped up for a second. I just want to be king of Greece. Is that so much to ask for? Greece actually has a lot of land in this. Modern days Greece is what? This? This? This here? Something like that. Hey, I got tech! How about that? My liege, the people of Thrace have progressed beyond our own technological level. I have managed to study their advancements, and documents enclosed here should help us reach their level. I hope you find this to their satisfaction. So we have a 33% chance of gaining 50 points in one of the techs. One of them will happen. So let's see what happens. Aha! Economic advances. Now, we can pop in here and... I don't want to boost the castle infrastructure yet. Well, I guess I could. I kind of want to get more castle downs. Problem is that I also have to improve the keeps to be able to upgrade the walls so I can actually build more castle towns. So, yeah, it's a start. It's never too early to think about tech. Well then, next time on Let's Play Crusader Kings 2, we hopefully... Ooh. It appears as if there's a war to lower crown authority in the Byzantine Empire. And my wife is pregnant!